Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk It Out with Elle. This is your host, Elle Rodriguez. Today, we will be discussing something, I guess, interesting because I'm sure some of you have experienced this. I just don't know which end you're at, but we will be discussing breaking up, moving on, letting go, emotional blackmail, and criminal harassment. Okay, biglang nawala, no? So, our guest for today, I'm hoping I'll have another guest. Probably she's coming in late, hopefully. But for now, we have a guest from San Diego. She used to be a flight attendant, and now she's an actress. And she was with me in the short film that we just filmed recently in San Diego. So let's welcome Melissa Arcaya. Hi, Melissa. How are you?
Hi, Elle. It's me again.
Yes.
I'm good. How are
Okay.
you?
I'm good. Thank you. So thank you for being my guest again for today. We will be discussing something that I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. Whether they're on the other end of the spectrum or whatever. But um, anyways, let's just go straight to it. So, so um, breakup. And dami, oh, I mean, I'm sure everyone has experienced a breakup. If you haven't experienced a breakup, then you're probably a nun or a priest or whatever. Or you are.
Probably a single.
No, but even if you're single now, siguro naman at one point in your life, you went through a breakup, right? So let's talk about breaking up. Um, I just recently realized that when someone breaks up, because okay, this is what's normal, right? When someone breaks up with you, it's normal to feel bad and talk about why the person's breaking up with you, right, Melissa?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the moment, it's been discussed, it's over. What do you do,
Yeah.
Melissa? When someone breaks up with you, what do you do?
Before I still hope, you know, I still longing for that someone because it's really hard to let go, especially
Yes.
if you love that person so much and you experience the happiness with that person. So it's really, really hard. So yeah, it takes a while
I know,
before.
but will you not accept the breakup?
Of course, I'll accept it.
Right? I mean, because
Yeah.
I just realized recently that other women, I don't know about men, but other women, they don't accept it. I don't know how they don't like it'll take it takes a while for them to I don't know. I really don't because for me, the moment I feel that the relationship is, breaking down, before they even leave me, I leave, right?
Okay.
So if they leave me, goodbye. Like I said, I mean, I may ask why, but you know what? I don't think I ever asked why because I think I'm smart enough to know why, right? I mean, if someone breaks up with you, you'd know why somehow, right? So, how
Yeah,
many
because
breakups?
you're the one who always breaking up.
No, 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 no. It's not always me. Actually, it's the other
Oh,
way around. Kaya nga
okay.
I can, I guess I'm in a position to say that, you know, I know it's hard, right? Especially if you feel you were in love with that person, and
Yeah.
then like you said, you were happy with that person. But you know what? If you're together long enough, if the relationship is, let's say, years, you've been together for years, you'd know if there's something wrong with your relationship, diba? Unless
Yes.
you're, trying to be naive because you don't want to let go. Because sometimes some people pretend everything's fine because they don't want to see the truth, because they don't want to accept it, that it's over. So first of all, in a relationship, we've discussed long distance relationship before, right? if you live in different cities and you don't talk, you don't see each other often, isn't that a sign that there's something wrong with the relationship?
Yeah, it's a sign because if you have a relationship with someone, dapat you have communication, continuous communication, diba?
Yeah, right?
Especially now, there's so much ways how to communicate with your partner.
Mhm. But what about visiting that person, being together? Isn't
Yeah.
that, diba? And okay, the other thing, what about sex
Pag
or
di na kayo nagsisex.
or
Yeah,
intimacy? Yeah,
it's also a sign.
right?
Yeah, really a big sign pag ganun.
If if your partner doesn't want to be intimate with you anymore, isn't that a very, very huge sign that there is something wrong with the relationship, isn't it?
Yes.
Tagalogin natin para maintindihan ng mga Pilipino. Yeah, well, I'm not saying that they don't speak English, but
Yeah.
iba kasi tayo our language is different. Our
Mhm.
language, there are certain words in our language which you cannot find a translation in
In
English.
English.
So it's
Yes.
better to speak in Tagalog para mas ma-express nating dalawa yung pinag-usapan natin. And the reason
Yeah.
I'm doing this in Tagalog is because ah, I think this is more Filipino trait, than anything else. Because I think the North Americans, if someone breaks up, they let go, right?
Mhm.
But in the Philippines, kasi we were taught to stand by your man. Diba? Parang, anyway. So we can speak Tagalog if you want, or English, whatever. Pero, diba, kapag nakipaghiwalay na, dun pa lang it's an indication ayaw na sa'yo, right?
Yeah.
Why do you have to insist on continuing the relationship? Why? Do you know why these other people do that?
Because they're not stable. Their mind is not stable.
I think they're not confident
they're
enough.
they're not thinking right. Kasi they're just based on their feelings. And they're thinking that if they be together again, they think they're gonna fix it or she gonna fix it. Kaya she's trying her best to win that person back. Parang ganun.
Yeah, pero kung ilang beses na sinabing ayaw na.
Then ayaw na.
Right? I mean,
You can't do anything.
ito lang ang payo ko doon sa mga Pilipino, or well, not just Filipino. I'm saying Filipino kasi nagtatagalog ako. Hindi naman din may ibang bansa, I mean, ibang lahi, di ba? So, payo ko lang sa inyo, sana, as women, we should always think of ourselves too, na asa naman yung dignity mo? Iniwan ng
Self-respect.
paghiwalay na sa'yo. This also goes for men, right? Both ways. Men, women, lesbian, gay, LGBTQ, everyone. Okay, this applies to everyone. If your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner breaks up with you and tells you that they've fallen out of love, they don't love you anymore, why would you even beg? Are you gonna beg for
Yeah.
love? Diba? It's a very sad revelation, but it's an honest one that you should really accept and be thankful that sinabi sa inyo, because you know what, for me, I'd rather they tell me. I want them to have the balls to tell me ayaw na nila, instead of me.
And sometimes baka may mali naman yung other person, like is giving a mixed signal or a hope to that person.
Yun.
That's why.
Yun nga. That's the other thing too. So other people, they're too nice, right? They're being very careful with their ex, yung inispitan nila, the one they breaking up. Ang hindi nila naiintindihan, the people that you break up with, if they're hoping against hope na magkakaroon pa kayo ng chance, then you cannot be too easy on them. You cannot be too careful with them. You just have to be brutally frank with them for them to realize that this is
Ang
it.
sakit lang.
Diba? It's over. Kasi give them hope. Not even an iota
It's
of
over, then cut it. No communication, no anything.
Facebook.
Diba? No
Ito,
Facebook.
Facebook can either make or break a relationship. Diba? It's true. It's a very powerful tool, media
I
tool,
know.
right? People find each other on Facebook. people get together because of Facebook, people break up because of Facebook. So
Yeah.
now you have a new relationship or even an old one.
Mhm.
We're talking about exes kasi, diba? So if you have a relationship now, and you know that there's an ex who still wants to be with you, would you maintain the friendship on Facebook?
No, it's not healthy for my new partner, and it's gonna be masasaktan yung partner ko, yung present. So I don't want to create anything that can ruin her trust to me.
Yun
His
nga
or
eh.
her trust to me.
And what about, okay, another question. What about if alam ng ex mo na mabait ka, and they're gonna, and some people do this, right? They're gonna use what they know about you against you. So they know that
Yeah.
hindi mo sila pababayaan kasi mabait ka.
Mhm.
And they
That's
need help.
blackmail, no?
Oh, yung mga
Emotional
ganyan.
blackmail.
Yeah, emotional blackmail. Yan yung isang gusto kong pag-usapan eh. What is emotional blackmail, Melissa? Anong pagkakaintindi mo dyan?
Emotional blackmail kasi 'di ba, it's it's a manipulation with someone na kayang-kaya kanyang kontrolin because he or she knows your weakness. That's why she can manipulate you for
Oh, yung mga,
yeah,
ito, very, very,
behavior.
etong very blunt example. Magpapakamatay ako pag iniwan mo ako. Di ba?
Yeah.
No, seriously. People do that.
Blackmail.
You know, that's emotional blackmail.
Pero hindi naman gagawin,
Hindi, kasi yung mga nagpapakamatay, hindi na
hindi
sila,
na nagpapaalam.
oo, hindi
Yeah.
na alam. No, what about people who are, sasabihin nila na, you know, na magkakasakit ako kapag hindi mo, dahil namimiss kita, ganyan-ganyan.
Just ignore that person because
So is that emotional
when
blackmail?
yeah, it is. Just ignore that person kasi the more you give attention to them, the more it will make papansin. You know.
Exactly.
So just tell the person, ignore that person.
Yun nga,
Walang
diba
space
dapat,
yan.
it's over, it's over.
Mhm.
Especially if you're, you have, you, sabihin na natin wala ka namang iba. Kung ikaw lang,
Yeah.
you're single still, ayaw mo lang, it still applies to you, right? Kasi if you really want to
Your
end,
peace of mind.
yeah, if you want to end it, then end it.
Yeah.
Put an exclamation point at the end. Wag yung
Yeah.
tatlong dot na parang tutuloy pa, di ba?
May chance pa. Yeah.
May chance pa. And then,
Or to be continued.
right, what about the relatives of your ex?
Mm. For me kasi, based on my experience,
Kung wala kay anak,
pag ex ko na, like, pati family relatives na, I also cut the communication and everything because I don't want, to be involved with them
unless may
still.
anak kayo. Syempre, that's understandable, di ba?
Yeah, I mean, pag single ka, wala ka anak yan.
Oo. Kung wala naman, there's no reason for you to then wala na. And like I said, Instagram, like social media, I think
Mhm.
it's important for us to remember these are tools that are very, very, very powerful nowadays because, like I said, it can either break or make a relationship, right? Do you think a person is being paranoid if they want you to cut ties with your ex and yung mga pamilya niya?
Yeah, some people can't accept it kasi, di ba? Especially pag you have a good relationship with their family or relatives. So they're thinking you're being unfair to them, to that person. Kaya they're being paranoid. Yeah, you're right.
Yun na nga eh, di
So,
ba?
but,
So, oh, anyway. So yun yung mga, I mean, there's no, like I said, there's no easy, tama si James Ingram. There's no
there's
easy
no easy way.
somebody's
Somebody's
heart.
heart.
But like you said kanina, parang band-aid eh. Kung sasaktan mo, isang sakitan na, sabihin mo na yung
Yes.
totoo. Di ba?
Yes.
Parang, don't tiptoe around the issue. Just be straightforward and blunt.
Yeah.
Ayoko na.
Nanonood ba siya
Bakit?
ngayon?
I'm
Nanonood ba
not
siya?
in love with you anymore. Halimbawa, or I don't know. Ayoko na talaga. I don't want to commit. But don't say it's not you, it's me. It's cliche na you
It's
know,
not
it can
you. It's
be,
not me. It's
yeah,
not
it's not
you.
you,
It's
it's
not
me. If it's you, it's
me.
you. You can say that it's you. You know, there's something
It's
wrong
you
with
kasi you're mentally unstable.
no, but, di ba? I mean, g- guys, a breakup is something that you can get over with.
Oo
I mean,
naman.
get, tama ba yung sinabi ko? Mag-get,
Yeah, as sabi nila, as long as it doesn't, ano yun? Kill you? What is that?
what doesn't
What
kill you?
won't hurt you?
Ano nga ba yun? Uh, what doesn't kill you? Ano ba yung pinasok mo, Melissa? Ano nga ba yun?
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what doesn't kill you makes
Whatever.
you stronger. But don't kill
Yeah.
yourselves. Because some people, alam mo, ang daming ganyan na magpapakamatay dahil sa
Yeah.
relationship.
Mm.
Bakit? Life is life is short na nga, ibigsian mo pa, 'di ba? And
Yeah, I don't know.
there's so much more out there. And ito pa isa. Some people naman are mistaken. They say, "Oh, she can't let go or he can't let go because he loves me." That's bullshit. If the person truly loves you, wouldn't he want to let you go if you're not happy anymore with her or him?
Yeah.
'Di ba?
Yeah. Mhm.
Kung di na masaya sa inyo. Okay, let's talk about those people who could not let go and who won't. I'm talking to you guys. Kung sino man kayo, alam niyo kung sino kayo. Kung mahal mo, sinasabi mo, mahal na mahal ko kasi siya, kaya ko siya mawala. I'll do everything to fight for him or for her. Right?
Yeah.
Eh sinabihan ka na hindi ka na niya mahal.
Mhm. They're bargaining lang.
What is there to fight for? If there's no love anymore, 'di ba? And if you truly love that person, wouldn't you want them to be happy? They're not happy with you anymore, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it the right thing for you to do isn't it that the right thing for you to do is to let go of that person and
Yeah.
let
I
that
feel
person
you.
find the happiness they deserve? Kasi
Mhm.
in the end, you'll find your happiness too. Hindi, no matter what happens, sabihin na natin na bumalik sa'yo dahil nangulit ka. Hindi mo ba naisip na bumalik yung naawa lang sa'yo?
Yeah.
At hindi rin
And then
magtatagal yung awa na yon.
yeah, and he or she can do it again.
Yeah,
You break your heart
yeah,
again.
yeah. And you know, I think it's my mom who told me this like a long time ago. It probably was embedded in my mind kasi, you know, saan ko pa makukuha yon? Sabi niya sa akin, tandaan mo, pag ayaw sa'yo, ayaw mo rin.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
And siguro that's a very, very simple solution dun sa mga iniiwan, mga, you know, nakipag-break up sa inyo, kayo yung iniwan. Kasi it's just a reminder that you should always remember to have self-respect and to keep your dignity. Iniiwan ka na nga. Magbibeg ka pa. Magmumukha ka pang kawawa. Why would you do that? 'Di ba? Hindi mo ba naisip na namumukha kang kawawa nun? Lalong hindi ka magugustuhan ng tao na yun dahil parang, ano ba to?
So cheap.
At sasabihin pa nila, nung nang iwan sa'yo, ay, buti na lang iniwan ko to. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
instead na pagsisihan nila,
Nagpaganda ka.
oo, matutuwa pa silang iniwan ka. Diba ganun na
Correct.
kasimple? It's hard, you know, I know you're gonna say, easy for you to say. No, I went through that. And contrary to what Melissa thinks, in almost all my relationships, akong iniiwan. Right? And I
Yes.
tell myself, you know, at first, di ba, when I was younger, ikaw, pag naiiwan ka, di ba, you feel like shit. You feel like, do I not deserve to be loved? Am I that ugly? Am I that bad? And that's the first thing, and it's a normal thing to feel. Di ba? Ikaw, Melissa, anong naramdaman mo nung iniispitan ka, pag iniispitan ka?
It's I have a separation anxiety. Like every time I want a relationship tapos hindi nag-work, when they leave me, it hurts me so much and then I can't move on that fast. But I don't beg. If they want to leave, then they can leave. Because I
Exactly.
cannot give the happiness. What will I do?
Oo,
Yeah.
you're not meant for each other. Simple, right?
Yeah.
Ganun lang yun
Yeah.
eh. Parang, ano ako din, nung una talaga ganun ako. Naiyak ka ng iyak and there was even a time that, you know, my first boyfriend ko, I guess nakalimutan ko yung 1 year after, di ba? But let's face it, that's not true love yet. Ang bata, puppy love lang yon. First boyfriend eh. Hindi rin ako nag-move on agad. Pero I never begged him to stay. Parang, di goodbye, ang magagawa ko, di ba? And yun lang yun eh. Parang, you do not have the right to curtail someone's happiness because you're being selfish. If you
Yeah.
if you do not accept a breakup, you're being selfish. You're only thinking of yourself. Diba? You're not thinking of the other person. So,
Yeah.
don't give me that bullshit na mahal mo kasi. Kasi kung mahal mo yon, hindi mo sila sasakalin. Hindi mo sila
Yeah.
tatali sa'yo. Diba?
Mhm.
So, ganun
I
kasi.
hope everybody's like that. I mean, same thinking, but no,
No, they're
unfortunately,
not. No, that's why we're doing this
iba.
podcast. We're hoping
Mhm.
that you will open your minds
Yeah, yeah.
with what we're saying. Kasi ito maganda kasi example natin para mas ma-imagine nila. Okay, kami ni Melissa.
Mhm.
Ikaw yung current. Ako yung ex.
Mhm.
Anong mararamdaman mo, Melissa? Kung text ako ng text sa ex ko. At
Ikaw yung present ko.
ikaw yung present nung ex ko. So ako yung ex.
Ikaw yung ex.
Ako yung ex.
Tapos
Ikaw
text
present.
ka ng text sa
Text
akin.
ako ng text dun sa ano mo, sa ex ko, sa boyfriend mo.
Okay.
Ano mararamdaman mo towards me?
Syempre, hindi ako matutuwa. I'm not gonna be happy with that. Like, I have to confront you and you choose.
Hindi,
You
yung
wanna
boyfriend
go
mo.
back to,
Go-confront mo yung boyfriend mo.
yeah, the boyfriend, and then I will ask, what's going on? Why are you still communicating with that ex na yan, di ba? Actually, I experienced that before.
Mhm. Ano nangyari?
They're still communicating and everything. Siyempre, nagalit siya, and he doesn't want to explain to me, like, okay, yeah, but ex is ex, dapat you don't communicate with them anymore unless may anak. Yeah,
Kayo.
like what you said. Yeah. And iba yung pinagsamahan nyo, unlike walang bitterness. But boundary talaga. It's really important.
Yeah, pero okay. Paano nga kung ako yung ex? Text ako ng text sa boyfriend mo.
Mm-hmm.
Ano mararamdaman mo?
Syempre magagalit ako because I want to protect my boyfriend. That
Yun nga, di ba normal?
I'm the latest na, di ba?
Di ba normal naman na maramdaman
Yeah.
na ma-threaten ka?
Yeah, of course.
Especially kung matagal yung ex. Matagal kami ng ex ko, mas kilala ko siya kaysa sa'yo. Nag-uumpisa pa lang kayo. Di ba, ang laki kong threat sa'yo dahil ako kilala ko na, alam ko na anong dapat kong gawin dyan to manipulate him.
Yeah. But nasa decision na yun ng boyfriend ko.
Exactly.
If he will entertain that ex. So, he can show me how he respect me and love me. Dapat siya yung gagawa ng paraan, hindi ako. Because I don't know you. Diba?
Yeah, di ba dapat tigil na, di ba?
Yeah.
So, ito pa isa. Dito sa Canada, okay, we have what you call criminal harassment. And just to be, para lang malinaw, babasahin ko. Okay. Wala tayo nito diyan sa Pilipinas, I don't think.
Yeah, first time I've heard that.
Yeah, okay. So, Ontario. So, Ontario to Well, okay. Ito. Teka lang, nawala. So, what constitutes criminal harassment? It's more commonly known as stalking, can be defined as harassing behavior, including repeatedly following, communicating with, or watching over one's dwelling home. This sort of behavior is against the law. It's not a sign of love. It is about power and abuse. So that's what constitutes criminal harassment in Ontario, Canada. So dito sa Canada, okay, and I've seen this in court, may boyfriend or partner or husband, basta domestic, meron silang relationship, wala na sila. Sinabihan na ng babae yung lalaki, stop texting me. Stop calling me. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Sige pa rin tong isa. And like I said, I've seen this firsthand in court, okay? The guy kept texting, kept calling, kept calling. You know what the girl did? Pumunta siya sa court, sa police, nagreklamo. So the guy was charged with criminal harassment. Why? Because he was told not to text anymore. And there's evidence. Ayun yung text to, sinabi, do not text me anymore. Now, even if walang text, pag yun nag-testify at sinabi, I told him not to text me anymore, malalaman mo naman eh. And you keep doing it, you can be charged in court for criminal harassment.
I hope we have that in Philippines.
I know. And I think the law, yung mga lawmakers natin dyan, yan, bagong election yan, bagong election. Ilagay nyo nga yan. Ilagay nyo yan. Yung uncle ko nanalong congressman nga pala. Congratulations, Tito Nonoy. He won, Nonoy, Nick and Season won congressman sa Bicol. So congratulations. Tito Nonoy, maybe you can put this on your agenda. Amend the criminal code, the penal code, revised penal code, and include criminal harassment. Kasi there has, you have to respect someone's, privacy and their boundaries, diba? They already told you not to talk to them, not to text them, then don't. Kaya nga, here in Canada, it's taken seriously because, like I said, the moment you text the person, keep texting, calling the person that told you not to do it anymore, that constitutes criminal harassment because they're harassed. Right? Yeah. And tama ito, it's not about love, it's power and abuse. And I keep saying this, it's a power play. Diba? Yun yung ginagawa ng ibang tao. They wanna abuse yung kabaitan ng isa. So gagawin nila lahat kasi kilala nila yung tao, diba? So that's not right. So dapat din, kaso hindi lang dan, kumbaga pag nahaharas ka na, hindi ganun kadali na ma-convict yung tao. I'm not gonna go into the details of that, but syempre kasama dun yung sasabihin nung na nahaharas siya, right? Kasi criminal harassment. So yun yung sinasabi ko. And that's not normal behavior na yung parang ayaw na nga, tigilan na, 'di ba? Parang tigil na, tama na. And nakaka-stress eh. Di ba? Nakaka-stress. Now, I will respect those who just want to want closure. That's fine. That's fine. I want closure. Talk to me. At I'm all for that. But the moment may closure na, tama na. 'Di ba? Ayoko, hindi na tama yung closure na. Biglang kinabukasan, oh, I need your help. 'Di ba? Okay naman tayo, friends na tayo, 'di ba? No. Ayun na naman, 'di ba? Parang manipulating na naman yung behavior ng tao na 'yon. So, what about you, Melissa? What do you think? Am I being too strict about these things, or am I?
No, you're right. I'm with you. I know your feeling. Of course, diba? Past is past. Dapat you don't go back to your ex na. And the present, you have to pay attention to your present. Give the love that you deserve, not the ex.
Oo, and yun nga. Tapos yung naging about exes na naman no? Ikaw na naman yung guest ko. Kaya takit na naging guest dahil yung topic natin. No, because ang topic, well actually, it's about really breaking up and moving on, right? Yung pa isa, moving on. How do you move on if you don't let go?
Yeah.
Right. In order
to
move on, you gotta let go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that it's easy. I'm not saying that in a snap of a finger you'll be able to do it. But you know what? In order to move on, the first thing to do is let go. And how do you let go? By not talking to the ex or texting them anymore. Yeah. You can cry all you want, listen to all the music that you listen to, reminisce, do whatever you need to do to get him out of the system, your system. But the last thing you need to do is involve them, include them in that activity. Just let them go. Goodbye. Good riddance. Tapos na, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Yung iba kasi nag-hold on na pa sa hope na hindi na, 'di ba? Tapos na eh. Just like I said, and this also goes for the younger generation, right? Ito mga bata ngayon, tandaan nyo, especially mga babae, keep your dignity intact and your self-respect, because the moment you beg someone for their love, they're just gonna step all over you. And some people
Um,
will take
yeah.
advantage of you, di ba? Ang gagawin nila sa'yo, okay, sige, I'll maintain you, but I'm gonna have to have another woman. And, God forbid, these young people or even the older ones will allow that person to womanize just for them to be in their lives. And I don't understand that. Do you? But you've seen it, di ba? May mga taong ganon.
Yeah, meron. They becoming martyr to that partner because they don't want to let go.
And okay, let's now talk about why that is. Ano kaya ang reason nila? Ano tingin mo? Bakit may mga tao na ayaw nilang kumawala, hindi nila makita? Okay, bakit nagpupumilit sila? Anong tingin mo? I can
For
think of
me,
few reasons. Yeah. Anong
some
tingin mo?
reasons for me, the worst is maybe they think it's a prize for them to win them back. Like, pag nakuha ko to ulit, I am like beautiful, I am mahal niya ako, I am more powerful than that person. Kaya ginagawa nila yon. Sometimes ego, feeding their ego.
Oh,
But they
sometimes
really
you're
not
right.
love that person.
Oo.
Huh?
Tsaka yung ego na yan, di ba? Parang, especially kung may involvement, may iba ng babae yung or lalaki yung partner, di ba? Yung ego nila parang, hindi, babawiin ko siya, hindi pwedeng manalo yun.
Yeah,
Di ba? Parang ganon.
yeah, yeah.
Another reason,
Sometimes reason.
another reason that I can think of, and you can disagree with me or agree, is these people do not have self-confidence. They think na wala nang papasok
Yes.
sa kanilang iba.
Mm-hmm.
Ito na yon, right? Ito na yon. So it's really important for you to find that confidence in yourself. And maybe the reason why that your partner left you is because they see you do not have confidence in yourself. Diba? And there are people who really don't want people like that. How can that be attractive to someone if you don't even believe in yourself? How will someone else believe in you? Diba? So I think isa sa mga reasons yun, diba? Yung they don't have confidence in themselves. Well, the other reason, yun namang mga, na-discuss ko na ito previously mga gold digger. Hindi talaga magle-let go kasi mawawalan sila sustento. Diba? No, seriously.
Yeah.
Ano pa, may naisip ko pa bang reasons other than those three that we've discussed? Bakit ayaw mo wala nito mga to? Or they're just mentally unstable?
Mentally ill, yes.
Ito to? I
Sometimes.
don't know. Right? Parang,
Yeah.
or dun sa mga babae na may asawa na ayaw ko mawala, ayaw talagang bumigay, yung iba, it's because ang sinasabi nila may anak sila. That's not a reason to stick it out with the person, your spouse, kung ayaw na, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi magsasuffer ka, pati mga anak mo. So I think, yung ginagamit lang yun ng mga na reason, pero hindi yun talagang reason. There's something more than that. And I think sometimes it's financial reasons too. Kasi pag humiwalay sila, wala nang susustento nga sa kanila. Dahil yung iba kasi housewife, di ba? Which is really sad. And hindi mo sila masisi. Yun naman yung hindi mo masisi dahil anong gagawin nila? They've never worked all their lives and all of a sudden, sasabihin ng asawa nila, ayoko na. And sa atin naman, hindi, kasi sa atin pag naghiwalay, minsan wala nang suporta di ba? Hindi, unlike in Canada, if you divorce, your spouse can file for support, diba? Or even in the United States, right? But in the Philippines, hindi kasi ganun diba? So I think some women, and I can't blame them. These are the only women I cannot blame if they stick it out with their. Tsaka ito, we're talking about kasi husband, right? Yung pinag-uusapan namin kanina is hindi naman kayo kasal, right?
Yeah.
Partner lang, girl boyfriend, yung partner naka-live-in lang, na walang anak, yung mga ganon. Pero syempre, it's a different ball game when it comes to married people. Syempre, it's harder to just let go. And I would understand if a wife or husband would, endure sufferings kasi kasal sila, 'di ba? Especially in the Philippines where we were taught na pag nagpasal kaya na 'yon 'di ba? Forever na wala tayong annulment, wala tayong divorce eh. Annulment natin based on psychological incapacity. So, and I understand that. But at the end of the day then, even if you're married, and like I said, it's easier said than done. Yes, but I've done it. Even when you're married, if you're not happy in the relationship and you think you're emotionally being abused or talagang wala na eh. You just have to open your eyes and accept na wala na. And the faster you do, the faster you accept that, the faster you'll be happy. Diba?
Yes, understand.
Diba? Hindi kasi, ano pa ba? What are the reasons why to, siguro let's go to what the reasons are why two people stay together. Diba love? If the love is gone, why stay together? I don't get it. It's as simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And sometimes, and again, I'm not talking about married people. I'm talking about boyfriend, girlfriend, partners. So now moving on to the married couple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they will, wala na yung love. Oh, I understand, they'll go to counseling, ganon. But if you've tried everything, wala pa talaga, don't you think it's about time you both accept the fact that you're gonna have to separate so that both of you will finally find your happiness? Kasi
Yeah.
hanggang di kayo naghihiwalay, hindi nyo mahanap happiness ninyo. Diba? I don't know if people will raise their eyebrows at me na shadow kong liberated. Not liberated, I'm being
No,
realistic.
you're right.
Diba? I'm just being realistic. Nowadays, you gotta direct your happiness eh. You cannot let someone else do that for you. And I've learned this the hard way. Before, ganyan ako noon pag nag-split kami, ang sakit-sakit sa akin na parang mamamatay na ako. Parang gano'n. Feeling mo mamamatay ka. Hindi ka mamamatay. Buhay pa po ako yun. Dami ko na more heartbreak, but I'm still alive. Kasi hindi talaga mamamatay sa heartbreak. It's not gonna cause, unless you kill yourself.
Masakit lang.
Stupid. Yeah, masakit lang talaga. Pero mas masakit pa rin yung pinagdaanan ko doon sa kidney stone ko, maniwala kayo. Yun, ayoko ng pagdaanan yon. Pero yung heartbreak, kaya yon. Alam mo yon. So,
kaya yan.
Diba? Kaya naman eh. So, yung mga may asawa na, ang mahirap din kasi sa atin, wala nga tayong walang divorce, so parang hiwalay, kasal pa rin kayo, di ba? Pero kung ikaliligaya mo naman maghiwalay kayo to keep your sanity, di ba? Or your children's sanity. Di ba? If it's inevitable, it's inevitable. Now, for the children, I understand, and I'm also, yun nga, sabihin, it's easier said than done. No, I know it is. You always say that, and it's cliche, it's true. But product ako ng broken home, right? And there's not one night that I wished my mom didn't leave, that I wished my mom and dad were still together. Then I always thought about what could have happened if they did not separate. Maybe we'd have this big house. Maybe we'd have this. We'd be happy together.
Share ko lang my experience. When I was 12, I saw my dad is so alcoholic. So my mom always mad at my dad. So nagagalit like always drunk, then sobrang too much alcohol. Then I told my mom, if you're not happy with him, why are you staying with him? Just split up. And then she didn't do it.
Yun nga,
Like some people can't do it.
Yeah, kasi nga ganun. But as children, tayo rin, di ba? Let's try to be more open-minded too. If our parents are not happy with each other and they're saying they're not going to separate because of us, I think it's about time we voice out, no, don't use me as an excuse for not breaking up. Diba?
Children
No.
can understand,
Diba? Kasi mas masaya mas masaya ang mga anak kapag masaya yung magulang nila.
Yeah.
Diba? As long as hindi sila mag-aaway, yung magulang nila, magkakasundo sila, and both parents are, will do their jobs as parents, na they'll be present in the lives of their children, then everything will be fine. Even the children will grow up fine. Ang hindi lang
Yes.
fine is if you separate and then one person, syempre, ano, nasa custody ng nanay yung anak, usually ganon. Tapos yung tatay naman is absent. Hindi naman ginagawa yung role niya. Yun, dun na magkakaproblema. Pero kung maghihiwalay kayo at nandun naman kayo sa mga, you're there for your children, I don't see the reason why they'll not grow up, healthy and fine and, baka mas open-minded pa nga itong mga ito, mas tatalino pa yun. Kasi maaga pa lang,
Yeah.
na-open na yung mind nila sa mga ganitong
Mature na.
bagay, di ba? So, and let's not underestimate the intelligence of the children nowadays.
Yes.
Madaling maintindihan nila yan. So, hindi na, in the olden days kasi talagang we were taught you do not leave, no matter what your husband does.
Yeah.
No, not for me. So, it's the modern times now, walang ganunan, di ba? Kung respeto sa isa't isa, yung babae, yung both husband and wife, respect for each other, honesty, faithfulness, loyalty. If you cannot maintain that, then just break up because there's no point. So yun lang naman ang didiscuss namin ngayon. Kasi I think it's important to discuss because I have seen people who go crazy over someone that broke up with them and they won't accept it. And I was really shocked. What? That's a thing? That's a thing na someone breaks up with you and you don't say, you don't accept it? I don't get it. Where's your self-respect? Diba? Yun ang unang nawawala sa
Yes.
self-respect.
And also, it's a good point for sa mga relationship na hindi pa nagbe-break. In case they break up, alam na nila ang gagawin nila. That, they should have self-respect. Don't beg and let go if they're not happy with you anymore.
Yeah. Kasi you'll
It
find
takes two to tango.
Exactly. And you have to remember, until you let go, you will not find that right person for you. Diba?
Yeah.
So, yun lang yung sa akin. And kasi minsan nakaka-stress yung madidinig mo sa mga kaibigan mo na gano'n. And sabi ko, I think it's about time I discuss it too because, tsaka ito pa isa. Yun nga, yung pa isang, I guess going back and I just wanna emphasize. Kahit gano'n ka kabait, huwag kang magigilty kung masasaktan mo isang tao dahil you're breaking up with them. Kung talaga hindi mo na mahal, I think they should really thank you for telling them the truth.
Yeah.
Don't feel guilty. Now, Melissa, paano yung mga tao na, and this has happened before, they broke up with the person killed herself.
Nagpakamatay?
Okay. Halimbawa, may mag-boyfriend, iniwan ng lalaki si babae nagpakamatay dahil iniwan siya. Dadaling niya ba sa konsyensya na dapat yun?
Depends on the reason. Kung nagpakamatay dahil may ginawa siya.
Hindi,
or nisplitan lang. It's hard, yeah. Kasi may mga ganun tao talaga, no?
Sasaksa sa utak mo, pero is it really your fault?
No. Because suicide is a decision of someone, di ba?
Who would have thought naman na ganun, di ba?
Yeah. So, hindi. You shouldn't blame yourself for that. I guess.
Ako, like I said, I've done things before because I was brokenhearted and I did not realize the things that I'm saying now. Kaya nga sinasabi ko tong mga to ngayon kasi I did not know back then, di ba? And maybe there are people out there who do not know either na yung mga actions nila kasi nga emotional sila like you said, di ba? Syempre pag bagong breakup, ang sakit-sakit. Pero I think it's important also to remember when someone breaks up with you, the first thing you do is love yourself. Kailangan mahalin mo yung sarili mo dahil wala na mag-aalaga sa'yo kundi sarili mo. Wala na magmamahal sa'yo. And wala na, dapat ikaw unang magmahal sa sarili mo. And in order to do that, wag mong pabayaan sarili mo dahil pinabayaan ka ng ibang tao. Diba?
Correct.
Kasi pagkakamali ko yan noon Talagang ganun ako until may nagsabi sa akin, alam mo, instead na magngangaw-ngaw ka dyan, nagmamukha kang tanga dyan na ayaw mo nang kumain, ayaw mo lumabas, na-depress talaga ako. But hindi ka magpaganda, magpamanicure ka, magpamasahe ka, yung ganun. you know what? Ginawa ko, nakatulong kasi gumanda akong bigla. Di ba? Yung nagpagupit ka, nagpaayos ka. And then all of a sudden, you look at yourself and like, hey, I'm not bad. I'm not bad looking. You know?
Ako pala yung sinayang mo. Ganun.
Oo, di ba? I'm not a bad person. So, he left me. It's his loss, not mine. Siguro dapat yun ang dapat nating isipin palagi eh.
Sipin, yeah.
It's his loss, not mine. So, I know it's hard, pero siguro, ang lesson na dapat natin makuha dito is, from the very beginning, even before ka magka-relationship, I think you should learn to love yourself and build that confidence in yourself so that, kasi like I said, lahat tayo nagdadaan sa heartbreak, di ba? Kung hindi ka pa nagdadaan, mag-ready ka na. Kasi baka may daanan mo yan. Alam mo na gagawin mo. It's easier kung confident ka sa sarili mo. Once someone breaks up with you, ang maging attitude mo is, well, this lost not mine. I'll cry but move on because there's a better person than this. And honestly, based on my experience, there's always, the next one is always better than the previous one.
Yeah.
Not always, kasi meron akong worse. But, you know, pagkakamali mo yun sa, kumbaga, ako, pagkakamali ko yun, it was a wrong choice on my part. You know, mali kasi, minadali, ganon. Yung pa isa, get to know the person well before you plunge into something. Kasi, baka magulat ka na lang, di ba, na ganito pala. Tapos,
yeah, you're right.
Di ba? So, yun nga. So, from here, siguro ang mapapayo ko talaga sa lahat, not just the women, the men, before pa kayo magka-relationship, build your confidence in yourself. Kasi lalabas yun eh, maging aura mo yan eh. Kung ano yung nararamdaman mo, yun ang mararamdaman ng ibang tao. If you feel you're beautiful, you're handsome, that's how they'll see you. Diba? Yeah. But if you feel like, you know, you're not confident, lagi mo kini-question yung capacity mo for, you know, yung abilities mo, yung skills mo, yung itsura mo, yun ang ilalabas mo sa kanila eh. Yun ang orang lumalabas sa'yo. Yun ang
nila.
Diba? So, I think before you even get into a relationship, look into yourself, right? And you have to remember that relationship may end. You know?
Yeah, wala kasing forever.
Man, di naman sa walang forever.
Temporary.
You don't know who your forever is until it's forever na. Diba? You really don't know until di na talaga kayo naghiwalay. So,
yun na yun.
Diba? You gotta brace yourself. Once you start a relationship, you better be confident. Because once your partner leaves you, you're not gonna be a total mess. And you're not gonna end up begging for love, which is the last thing you want to do. Because that's really, you're parang stepping in yourself, parang you're bringing yourself down if you do that. If you beg for someone's love, you're really, you know, maling-mali talaga eh. Talagang it's gonna show you're gonna lose self-respect and others will not, you know, respect you at all anymore. So,
yeah.
Ikaw, Melissa, ano pa mga payo mabibigay mo sa kanila based on our topic?
Yeah, you're right. Kaya nga sinabi mo, dapat you have your self-love, self-respect. Unahin mo lagi yung sarili mo. Prioritize yourself. And then, yeah, magpaganda ka. If they break you up, go. Leave. Diba? Marami dyan. There's a lot of people waiting.
Kasi balik pa rin natin. Hindi pa natin ang sitwasyon na to. Balik pa rin natin.
Okay.
Yung mga tao na ayaw mag-let go. Ikaw ngayon ang nang-iwan. Kayo, isipin nyo to. Kayong nang-iwan dun sa tao. Tapos ginawa sa yung ginagawa nyo. Ayaw kang pakawalan. Ano mararamdaman mo? Always put yourself in the other person's shoes. Kasi hindi lang naman ikaw ang naapektuhan eh. Hindi lang yung partner mo. Kung may partner na rin yun eh. 'Di ba? Lahat damay-damay yan eh. Unless talagang gusto mo sirain yung relationship niya. Then yeah, go ahead. 'Di ba? Kasi minsan some people do that. They will not let go so that your relationship with your new partner doesn't flourish. Talagang para masira na rin, 'di ba? Kaya we really have to be aware of people like that. Yung toxic people in our lives. We really just have to get rid of
No,
them.
they're really toxic.
Mm-mm. Meron. I went through that before. Umalis na nga ako. Hinana pa rin ako. Sinundan pa rin ako. Inisplitan ko na nga. Ako na nga ang umalis. Ako pang sinundan nung babae niya. 'Di ba? Parang ako na nga, niloloko niyo na nga ako. Ako na nga. Yun pa isa, 'di ba? And this is what I'm saying to those people who cannot let go. Imagine me. I was being cheated on, right? I left. Ako nang umalis. Magsama na kayo. Kasi what's the point, 'di ba? Iniloloko mo ko, diyan ka. Bakit pa sa habulin ka? Bahabulin ako. Parang susundan mo pa ako kung sa bakit? What's the point in that? You don't love me. We both know that. And I'm not stupid to not know that you don't. Right? So, tapos yung babaeng isa, tinawagan pa ako kasi hinahabol ako nung partner. Yung tao na yon. Hindi ko na problema yun, di ba? Bakit akong tatawagan mo? Di, yan ako usapin mo, hinahabol ako. Kayo mag-usap, di ba? Pero yung mga habulan na yan, dapat hindi kasi nangyayari yung habulan na yan, eh, di ba? Yun yung point ko. Wala nang habulan.
I will understand kung wala pang partner yung isa. Like, okay, sige, habulin mo. Pero may partner na, just, diba, baka, huwag ka nang
Pero,
maksena.
ibig mo sabihin, kahit walang partner, kung walang partner, pahahabulin mo pa rin ba? Magbebeg ka pa rin?
Hindi pa rin. It's not advisable. But, if he is still willing to win that person back, dapat make sure wala siyang iba. Kung gustong-gusto mo talaga yung person, di ba may mga ganun talagang tao na persistent. If they still want to pursue that person, make sure na wala pa siyang karelasyon or wala na siyang ibang gusto. Pero since di ka na nga niya mahal, why push yourself to that person?
Yun nga yung point. Parang bakit?
So wrong.
Tingin mo ba maibabalik mo yun? Ano ba team song mo? Kung maibabalik.
Unless sa pareho niyong gusto yung isa talaga, go. But pag isa lang, wag na.
Yun na nga. Pag sinabi na ng goodbye, di ba? Sa'yo na.
But some people say goodbye, but they don't mean it.
Ayun ang sinasabi ko pang isa. See what you said? Other women think that. Other women, or maybe even the men, think that you don't mean what you say.
Yeah.
Diba? Lalo na kung on and off kayo.
Yes.
Diba? Kung may mga on and off, may mga tao na, di totoo yan, babalik yan.
Yeah.
Kaya, diba?
Naasa sila.
Oo. So, kailangan maging malinaw ka. Tapos na. At kung may iba ka na, sabihin mo na lang. Di ba? Ito pa isa. Yun yung gusto ko malaman. Kasi may nagsabi sa akin na, hindi ko na sasabihin sa kanya na may mahal na akong iba. Kasi mas masakit naman lalo sa kanya yon. Tama ba yun?
Concern ka pa, nasasaktan. Concern pa siya, nasasaktan siya. Saktan mo na nga, siyempre sabihin mo na yung totoo. Nasaktan mo
diba?
na. Then tell the truth.
Yeah. Exactly. Yun yung sa akin di ba? Parang, just drop the bomb. Sinaktan mo na Bakit sinungaling?
Yeah.
Hindi ka naman nag-cheat, 'di ba? Ngayon kung nag-cheat ka ay ibang usapan na 'yon.
Hindi ba bakit it's hard to tell that hindi ba siya proud to that new one or may feelings pa siya? Yun yung mga reason eh.
Oo nga, 'di ba?
Diba?
Parang hindi, ang reason mo is
ayaw niya masaktan.
Kasi parang sobra na 'yon. Anong sobra doon?
Pwede, pero ganun talaga eh. Love hurts.
Exactly.
Masakit
It's so easy way to break somebody's
heart.
But you gotta break someone's heart if you want them to realize na wala na talaga. Diba? Sometimes you have to. I've been on that end of that,
May mga tao kasi napaasa pa rin eh.
Masama
yung pogi. Feeling maganda.
Oo. O may mga ganyan, mga babae na papaasa.
They still wanna keep that person. Siguro, I don't know, maybe this new one will not work. You still have a backup. Parang ganun. Am I bad?
Mga babae
sometimes it happens.
Ingat kayo. Mga may magpapaasa. Kaya ako hindi. Ako, straightforward ako. If this is gonna work, you gotta be honest with me. Wala na iba. Diba? Walang ex. Walang ex.
Walang ex.
I don't want it. I don't want to muddy the waters. Parang, I want everything black and white, clear. Ngayon, kung gusto mo pa ng relationship with your ex, doon ka na lang.
Go.
Ako yung
Yeah.
babae para sa'yo. Di ba ganun lang kasimple yun? Kasi
Dapat ganun yan.
may mga babae na kaya, di doon ka, kung yun ang gusto mo. Yun yung point ko. Ngayon, yun naman mga lalaki din, na ganyan na may gusto na kay iba, I always say this, and I'm gonna say it again, and I'm not gonna get tired of saying it. You better find the balls to admit to your partner na ayaw mo na may iba ka na. Tapos, instead of maintaining both, that's not right. Yun ang mali. Yun ang talagang maling-mali. Na i-maintain mo pareho. Pero, if you find the balls to tell the other person na, I'm done with you, I'm moving on, I will respect you more. Kasi, nagsabi ka ng totoo. Di ba? Ganun lang yun.
Yes.
Di ba? And, take it from someone who's been brokenhearted so many times. I've been, ako iniiwan. Mali usually. Sa relationships.
Ikaw pala iniiwan.
Pero sa asawa, hindi. Ako naiwan. No, kasi I'm being fair din, di ba? It's a marriage eh. It's a marriage. And if I know when it's not working anymore. I'm not gonna pretend just because I have children. Di ba? Yun nga yung point ko.
So how will you know it's not working anymore? We don't have sex.
Yeah.
We don't communicate. We don't
Tsaka
sleep
wala na
together.
yung love.
Wala na yung love. Paano kung may love at hindi na kayo nagsisex, hindi na kayo nag-uusap?
Sige, tell me how that is love. How is that love?
I don't know.
Unless you're
love like,
old.
Ano?
Unless you're like in your 90s, na talagang hindi na kaya. Pero if you're not sexually attracted to your partner, do you think there's still love?
Yeah. No.
Diba? Sabihin natin kahit hindi kayo mag-sex, pero you're still intimate. You still have that urge for that person. Pero kung talagang totally wala, di ba? How is that love? The love becomes platonic. Then that's just friendship, di ba?
Yeah,
It's not,
friendship.
hindi na romance.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe some people think that it's love, but it's really a platonic lang.
Yeah,
or,
love, pero hindi na.
Ano lang kayo, companion na lang, like,
exactly.
Friends, yeah.
Yun nga.
Hindi na siya, wala ng romance.
So, mag-inuman muna tayo. Hindi, joke.
Cheers.
So, yun na nga. Gano'n? Aba, nag-wine pala. Hindi wine yung sa akin eh.
Ano yan? Tequila? Oh, sarap.
No, but yeah, so I just hope that the people listening, watching, learn something. And, we're not experts.
We're not experts. We're just based on experience.
But what makes you an expert?
It's experience ko, and then you've learned from your experience.
In a way, we're experts on this because, like I said, I've been brokenhearted so many times, more than you can count with your fingers.
Wow.
Times 5 pa yan. Joke.
Yeah.
Right? So I guess
marami kang boyfriend every barrio.
That's why I think it makes me an expert on matters like this, because I've experienced it myself. And I know firsthand how it is, to be left behind, how awful the feeling is, how sometimes you feel like you just want to die, drop dead. Sometimes you can even say, I want to die. And hindi maiwasan, minsan sabi mo gusto ko na mamatay. Understand, it's understandable to feel that way because it really hurts.
Wag mo na lang gawin. Kung gusto mo mamatay, just don't do it.
Just don't act on it. You can say it, scream, do whatever, but honestly, believe me, you'll survive. You will survive every heartbreak that you're gonna go through. Kasi yung sinasabi nila na, what doesn't kill you will make you stronger.
Yes. You got it.
Ay, kasi naman, ko na. Paano, ang dami ko heartbreak na daanan, di ba? Ano yan eh, minsan trial and error eh. Mali-mali minsan yung gagawin mo, but understandable. Pero, yun lang.
Doon tayo natututo. We're human.
And it took a while, it took me this long to realize that I really just need to be confident, to have confidence in myself, to believe in myself, to love myself, in order for me to be able to handle a heartbreak. Kasi,
I just want to tell you that maswerte yung mamahalin mo in the future or now, because you're like that now, not your old self. Because
Yeah,
you know how to handle yourself, you know how to love right, and you know how to protect yourself from
exactly.
being hurt again.
Yun na nga eh. So,
Goodness.
importante. So, girls, remember this. Start building your confidence in yourself. And there's no better person to do that than you. Kasi kayo lang ang kayang makabuild up ng sarili mong confidence. And having
True.
said that, abangan nyo yung isa, magkakaroon ako ng episode. I call it The Thin Line. Ang episode is, ang title is The Thin Line Between Confidence and Conceit. Kasi may thin line
Wow.
yun eh, pagiging confident tsaka magiging conceited, di ba? So tingnan natin ano yung confident ka, ano yung conceited ka lang, 'di ba? Kasi may thin line. So we'll talk about that. So in relation to this, kasi nga I've been telling you, build your confidence. Build it. And then once you've built it, that you will exude that confidence and other people will see that in you. You'll be more attractive to other people. 'Di ba? So as opposed to yung gaya niya, magbe-beg ka ng love for someone or you won't let go, alam mo yung ano, imagine mo yung paa na naglalakad yung
Mm.
tao tapos nakakapit na gano'n. Gano'n itsura nyo. Kapag nakapag-break up na sa inyo, ayaw mo kumawala, gano'n.
Ang
Kasi,
pangit.
ang pangit, di ba? Hindi maganda. Nakawala
Hindi
ng
maganda.
respect. And
Worse, yeah.
kung sakali naman na nagwagi ka, nanalo ka at
Oo.
sa'yo, hindi magtatagal yon. Kasi the person staying because naawa lang sa'yo. Gusto mo bang
Yeah.
maawa sa'yo? Do you want to be pitied? Di ba you want to be loved? Diba? Sino bang lovable? Yung confident o yung ganyan?
Siyempre yung confidence sa sarili.
So yun lang.
Nothing beat
Diba? So
someone that
yun
is
lang.
confident.
So
Confident with a heart.
yeah. Kaya nga, next time, confidence and conceit
Conceit.
in line.
Nice.
So anyway, I think we've discussed everything that we need to discuss. I would like to thank Melissa again, my
I
guest.
enjoy again.
I know hindi na dumating si Janice, sayang.
Yes.
Maybe next time pag may ano naman tayo. And guys, kung meron kayong topic na gusto niyo i-discuss natin dito sa podcast, let me know. Okay? Again, if anyone out there who wants to discuss, who wants to be a guest on my podcast and you want me to discuss a topic, let me know by emailing me at maria@merlo.ca. That's maria@merlaw.ca. Okay. So Melissa, we've come to that point in the podcast where you will say hello to your friends. You can say hello to your friends.
Oh, I'm not ready. Okay. Hi to my friends in the Philippines, especially Shekinah from Marikina. Hope to see you when I go back in July. June. And then hi to my Genius Teens family. We're gonna show this film, Genius Teens, but on KTX on June. And I wanna say hi to my Oxin Films family. And then hi to my special someone. Just kidding. My mom.
But what about the Boulevard family?
Oh yes. Hi Boulevard family. I miss you all. Direk
Especially,
Kyla and Clean and you and
especially
especially Direk Kyla. Oh, si Pogi. Si Poging director. Joke.
Direct Mats.
Si Matt. Yeah.
Mats,
See, I don't know the name. I don't know.
we have an amazing DP as well, director of photography.
Oh yeah. Hi. What's her name?
Hindi ko alam.
Oh, wait.
Manggap.
Raj. Hi, Raj.
Yeah, hello to the Boulevard family. I miss you guys. I really had so much fun filming Boulevard, and I'm looking forward to watching it with you, the end result. Is that all, Melissa?
Yeah, I hope they learn a lot from us today, and then I hope that it's not the last. I hope we will discuss more in the future, and because I know at least one person can learn from us.
Well, there you go. That's good. One is a good thing, diba?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more out there. So yeah, And ako naman, tapos ka nang bumate.
Tapos na. Thank
Naman,
you.
babati ako sa mga friends ko in the Philippines. I'll see you soon again as well. And of course, belated happy birthday to Eva Pareño. That's my friend from high school pa. Hello, belated happy birthday. And nabanggit ko na to dito kanina, but I would like to congratulate my uncle, Tito Nick Enciso, for winning. He's now a congressman in the Philippines. And of course, Marilen's son, Alvin T. Junior ata siya. Congratulations for winning. Counselor naman siya in Surigao. Sino pa bang nag-birthday? Maraming nag-birthday. Nakalimutan ko na kung sino. But sa mga nag-birthday, sa mga kaibigan ko ngayong April, oh yeah, April si Christopher Kamaklang, kababata ko yan. Belated happy birthday. Itong May naman, nag-birthday si May Francisco. Happy birthday. And I don't know when I'm going to show this podcast, but May celebrants, my mom, May 29, advance happy birthday. My sister, Elle Rodriguez, May 19, happy birthday. And of course, my BFF in college, UST, and San Beda Law School, Tess Tetangco, happy birthday, May 19 naman siya. May Balares, puro May pangalan nila. May Balares, May 30, if I'm not mistaken. So, sa mga May celebrants, happy birthday to all of you. And yung mga April celebrants, belated happy birthday. And of course, I'd like to say hello to Lady Oliva in Batangas. Happy birthday. Hello. No, happy birthday, January birthday niya. Hello in Med, in Calamba. Hello. Birthday today. Tita Weng from Nasugbu. Happy birthday. Birthday niya ngayong May 12. 12 ba ngayon? 11? Ano ba ngayon?
13.
Oh my God. May 13.
Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, May 13 pala. Sorry, May 13. Si Tita Weng. Happy birthday. Hindi. May 14 siya kasi sa Philippines siya. So Saturday na doon.
Pinas, yeah.
So May 14 yung birthday niya. Happy birthday. Anyways, and before I forget, I would like to promote the show. Ito yung show ni Nonoy Zuniga, Marco Sison. So the Rainmakers ba yun? Ay, Rainmakers ba tawag doon? Marco Sison, I think Haji Alejandro as well. And Pops Fernandez, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just see. Kasi one of the producers is a friend of mine, Paulette Gamboa and Blanquita Ponce. They're a couple, and they're from LA, California, and isa sila sa mga producers. So, eto lang, I just want to read it to you. It's called Four Kings and a Queen. The Hitmakers, Rainmakers naman ako. The Hitmakers, Psycho Rainmaker. The Hitmakers with special guests, Pop Fernandez and Jason Baltazar. So that's Ray, Nonoy, Pops, Marco, and Haji. It's on June 26th, Sunday, 8 p.m. in Beverly Hills. It's the Saban Theater, 8440 Wilshire Boulevard, Beverly Hills, California. Tickets are the following. VIP is $148. VIP is $128. Gold is $108. Silver is $88. Regular is $68. General admission is $48. If you want to get tickets, you can contact 562-881-9651. Again, it's 562-881-9651. So again, thank you so much. Again, hello Paulette and Blanquita. Yung mga kinulit ko kanina, and Janice. Hindi ka na nakasama sa amin. Hopefully next time you'll join us. And of course, yung mga kinulit ko kanina, JJ Kunanan, Greeley, Lep, sino ba in-invite ko? Glenn Bautista. So these are the people that I said, would you like to be a guest in my podcast? Sila pwede. Sino pa ba? And of course, my besties, Marika Kodroglu, Miletia Sonia, Joy. Hello. So we're at an end. Ito na tayo sa katapusan ng aming episode. And I think, Melissa, do you still remember yung Let's Talk It Out with Elle?
Let's.
Alam mo pa? Okay, mamaya na yan. Magbabaalam na tayo. So, again, abangan nyo na lang yung next episode namin. I'm not sure if the next episode is going to be the confidence, the thin line between confidence and conceit, but I would like to discuss that. So if any one of you who'd like to volunteer to be a guest on my podcast, let me know. Use sa topic na yon, confidence versus conceit, I guess. Again, email me at maria@merlaw.ca. Again, that's maria@merlaw.ca. Oh, and of course, I just want to say hello pala to my friends from Star Magic in the Philippines. Direct Ryan Carlos, Mom Carla, all my friends there, my bestie, Anthony McLaren na siya ngayon. But Anthony, Nathan, Christelle, Bridget, sino pa ba? Kyla, Janella, Renzo. Ito yung mga barkada ko doon eh. Mga bata yan. In their 20s, but they're my good friends in Star Magic. Hello. So 2 batches yan. Yung sa aking intro and advanced level 2. Hello. And Derek Ryan, the moment you start in-person workshop, I am going to attend the masterclass. So I'm going to wait for that. But see you in July, guys. I'll be in the Philippines. And of course, my friends at the Office of the Solicitor General, cross your fingers. I want to go back to that office as a solicitor. Let's hope and pray that happens. Okay, thanks again, Melissa. And till next episode here in Let's
talk about
Out with Elle.
Elle.
See ya.
See ya. Thank you.